morning internet. So, Monday morning. Is the barrier going to work for me? Bonjour. Now hopefully someone will either lift it up. It's supposed to be there you go. I don't think it picks bikes up somehow. You got to watch this little turn in here because it's a bit blind. Right, so off we jolly well go. Now, hang on a sec. I just need to stop in a minute because what I haven't done is put on my little intercom thing so I can't hear it talking to me. And it's always nice to hear it talk to you. Right, so not a bad night, pretty calm. I don't know, the weather forecast today wasn't good, but it has brightened, well, I say brightened up, but it has actually. It looks a lot brighter than it did before, so we'll have to see what's what. So we're off to Pegasus Bridge, that's where we're going. And of course, like I said, that's where it's all started. If there wasn't a Pegasus Bridge, then, well, it doesn't really bear thinking what could have happened, does it? And look at it, I do believe that the sun is actually trying to get out. Now it's telling me to turn here somewhere. This is why I need me what's it on, so I can hear what it's saying. No? Hang on a sec. Okay. Definitely need to stop. And turn on my intercom. I love these, all the, you know, when you ride round here on, you know, on all the lampposts is the pictures of the soldiers that gave their life. You know, everywhere around here is such a reminder of, you know, what happened. Anyway, so temperature wise, according to the, whoops a daisy, it's a nice big hole in the road there. According to the Himalayan, 22 degrees. So probably looking about 19, I suppose, yeah. This looks a roadworthy bit of kit in front, doesn't it, huh? Deary me. Oh, you know what? I think I'm just going to pull on here, and I'm gonna put my intercom on because I do like to hear what's going, because half the time I just totally forget and I don't pay attention. Okay, there we go. Right, and off we go. Well, I gave the bike a little bit of a clean down last night, well, yesterday afternoon after I got here, because it was in such a state, and I hate dirty bikes, but of course there wasn't really that much I could do yesterday. Well, I couldn't, it was absolutely unavoidable. I wish getting stood behind this guy was unavoidable, but never mind. Man's doing his job. There we go. 950 metres, 900 metres he's telling me to turn. Still surprisingly busy round here, but it's such a popular area. That's the thing here, you know, it really is. "350 metres it's telling me to turn." I really am impressed with the Tripper, you know. It did its job yesterday. I presume it's telling me to turn down here. Yep. Like I said, the only downfall yesterday, but I mean, the rain was torrential. You know, when I stopped and took off the cameras, believe you me, that was just the start. It absolutely threw it down, you know. And the trouble was, you know, there obviously you can't have your phone out in that sort of rain, so you know the phone had to be put away. So what I did, I put it in one of the front bags that I've got on, which are waterproof, and I thought to myself, yeah, that should work well, because you know the idea is it can still communicate with the Tripper, and it did, and then all of a sudden it just lost the, which, you know, it's no big deal, because you literally just stop and, you know, you just reconnect it again. The only trouble is when it's absolutely throwing it down a rain, it's just a nightmare, you know. So you sort of stop. Oh, this is an interesting bit of kit here in the road. I'm not too sure. I think it's our right away. So you sort of stop. You got your phone out, you know, and but luckily for me, oh, nice golf course there. Look, hey, if you're into golf, just hope nobody whacks a ball and or now got them shouting for, because I won't bloody hear them. Anyway, luckily for me, I was near one of these car wash centres, you know, and I was able to go under the sort of hood, you know, where they do the hoods, where you sort of go under to wash the cars down, and I sat there. At least I was out the rain, you know, and I reprogrammed it all back in, and yeah, so that worked reasonably well. It's nice. I take it this is all golf course. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, it is. It's still the golf. But mind you, I suppose golf courses are big, aren't they? I used to play years ago. I mean, years ago. I was no good. I was terrible. Aye, absolutely awful. And so yeah, I don't think I could walk around a golf course now. Kill me with my old hip and my knees. Deary me. So I'm just hoping that it stays nice and dry today. Hopefully it will. I mean, I'm not upset that we've lost that awful heat. Well, not awful heat, but you know what I mean. I mean, I was down here, you know, I was talking to them last night, you know, and they said the heat, you know, was like unbearable at some stages. So that's, you know, in a way, to lose that, yeah, that's okay. But not good when it turns to rain all the time when you're trying to get out and do things. Alright, where are we going here? 150 metres, he's telling me to turn right. Which I'm taking is this road. Yeah. UK Mercedes. Telling me to turn. I think it's I think I must have missed the turning, because it's telling me in 150 kilometres that we're going to turn right again, which is here. Well, metres, it wants me to turn left, so yeah, I sort of take it maybe that it was me that missed the turning when I didn't have my voice on. Mind you, it's still not talking to me. And I don't know why. Actually, I'm just going to pull over here because I wonder if yesterday when I did the when I was in the rain, I wonder if it's done something with the speakers. Well, that's crossed off. That could be something to do with it. Now hopefully that should be okay now, with a bit of luck, I'm thinking. What the rain does to things, eh? But to me, if you've got something, it should work, yeah? And if it doesn't, why not? So obviously something was amiss. Right. Oh, that was good. Oh dear. I know that the internet connection around here is pretty rubbish. Right, here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because you don't want to come the whole ride with me, there's nothing really that interesting to see, so what I'm going to do, I'll turn you back on when we get a bit closer. See you in a bit. Right then, so this is Pegasus Bridge, or the site of the original Pegasus Bridge. The ride down here through Cairn, major traffic, major roads, not the sort of roads I like at all, but there's no lot you can do there, is there, eh? Okay, so we're going to go over the bridge. There's a famous cafe here, look. And of course that there place there, that's where they landed the gliders all down there. Now I'm just trying to think, because somewhere around there, I think it's down there. There is a car park. Busy little place this. That's the actual museum there. Oops. Sorry about that, my old flower. I'll get worse. I do, honestly. Right, we should be able to go and park in there somewhere, I'm thinking. Let's see if we can find some reasonably solid ground, because should do us, I'm hoping. Like that. And we'll turn everything off. Right. Okay, I'm just going to turn this camera off and I'm going to swap cameras and we'll have a little walk up there. And hopefully these black skies won't drop any rain on us. Okay, so bike unpacked, well unpacked, not unpacked, cameras took off, there you go, look, helmet locked on. I even sprayed the chain, look at that, put it on the centre stand and sprayed the chain. Okay, so we're going to have a little walk up here and just make sure that I've got everything before I toddle off. Yeah, I think I have. I've got a horrible thing for me of forgetting half the things I need. And let's go and have a look at the actual Pegasus Bridge site. Bit of exercise anyway, I burn some of that, burn some of them calories off, eh? Now this is the museum up here, and this here, because we're not going to go into the museum, but this here in front of us, this is the original, I'm going to turn you around in a minute, is the original Pegasus Bridge. Obviously taken down for obvious reasons, a bit old now. Okay, just turn you around there, look. Don't know how much of it you can actually see from here. Don't look like they've cut the edges too good. Actually, hold on. We might be able to get it a bit better up. But this is all the... Oh, there's a little break in the fence here, look. See what we can see there, eh? Oh, there's some of it there, look. Some of the tanks, but yeah. That's the actual bridge over there. Okay, what we're going to do is have a walk up the road here. Well, the weather's holding off at the moment. Keeps going very dark. Then it brightens up again. That's the actual entrance to the museum. Been in there a couple of times now. I think it's a marvellous thing. But everything should be remembered. Really should. Right, we'll cross over there. Always get strange looks off people when you're walking along with a GoPro. They're like, what's that man doing there? Especially when you talk to yourself. So yeah, I think this here plaque tells you a bit about it all. And it's sure to be in English as well. No, but I always struggle to find the English bit. This sign replaces the wartime sign. It was installed in 2002 by the Airborne Assault Normandy Trust and the Comité du Débarquement. Okay, in the first minutes of the 6th of June 1944, the glider-borne troops of the 6th Airborne Division captured the bridge, which was on this site over the canal, Caen Canal. It was one of the first objectives. Okay, so like I said, if they hadn't have actually done that, it might not have all happened. So of course, that there is the new Pegasus Bridge. And that over there is where the gliders landed. Oh, trust me, there's only one bump in the footpath and I find it. Right, now there's a sign here that says you can't swim. Not that I intend to. But yeah, so this is where it all happened. All this bit here, look. The gliders come in and landed on the water. Did they land on the water? They did land on. I'm sure they landed on the water. Well, they must have landed somewhere. It's big enough. So much different now, innit, eh? You can only imagine what it must have been like, you know, when it actually was all kicking off. But yeah, so Pegasus Bridge. I'm not too sure what that lumpy thing is in the middle there. Maybe something to do, well no, it wouldn't be to do with the old bridge, would it? There's a little bit, I'm not too sure if there's a little bit of a memorial thing across there we'll go and have a look at. There is something down there, look. Zip across the road without trying to get run over. Maybe this is more where they actually landed. Maybe this is what this will tell us it is. What have we got here? Where's the English bit? The objectives of the initial phase of the Overlord. Gliders in the night. Space on the ground was very short with the trees in the way, and the gliders had to crash land near the objectives at 1600 hours. Major okay, so yeah, that just tells, but bit of a swamp. There's a lot of swampy land around there. Let's have a look at this down there. Oops. Shall we? And see what this is. Forever grateful of the troops. The Liberty Tree. Okay. The 249th Field Company, Royal Engineers. Okay. Major John Howard, Distinguished Service Order. Company Commander, the 2nd Battalion of the Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry, who were part of the 6th Airborne Division. In the early hours of the 6th of June 1944, 180 men, led by Major Howard, landed to plan in 6 gliders, and captured intact the bridge over the Caen Canal and the River Orme. Fair play to him. Okay. Never heard that man come up behind me. Hey, be quiet. Right, so there you go, Pegasus Bridge. One last look at it. Well, not the original one, but where it all stood and where it all happened. You wouldn't think, would you, that such a small bridge would play such a big part, but it did. Right, okay, let's go on to the next destination, shall we? Catch you in a bit. Right then, so that's Pegasus Bridge. I've got to get back out of here now, probably through this horrible traffic again, so I won't take you all the way, but we'll just get nice big hole in the road there, but we'll get out of here and then see which way it's going to take me, eh? The good old trusty tripper. I have a horrible feeling that we're probably going to go back round that nasty road that we came up until we get back down to the coast. This is always a bit of a who's right away, is there? Well, we'll go that way anyway. So, there's Pegasus Bridge. Of course, it's the roads are going to be quieter now, hopefully, because it's dinner time. Keep left at the fork. This looks like a big island to me, but never mind. Oh well. Well, I'm counting down, so hopefully we're going in the right direction. I'm keeping left. It's got me again. The good old tripper has come through. Do you know, a lot of people, they do actually knock this tripper, and yet I really don't see why. Every time that I've used it, you know, it's okay, it may have done a couple of little hiccups, but most of the time, you know, most of the time it's got me where I want to go. Okay, well there we go, we're back on these busy roads again now. So listen, I'm just going to turn you off because it's all this until we get where we're going to go to, and I'll switch you back on near the time, because I don't want to be on these roads and I can't see the point of you coming along with me. So catch you in a bit.